everybody, and welcome to Casa da Leben, aka Cooking with the Crippler. Sunday night, so doing a little meal prepping, getting some proteins ready for next week. Right here, you can see I've got more. I've got bluefin tuna. I'm gonna do spicy tuna with. I'm gonna use my avocado mayo, sriracha, spicy tuna. Maybe even roll up some sushis. We've got our chicken bone broth. Our rice. It's just got Redmond's real salt, chicken bone broth in there. It comes out delicious. And I forgot to mention, a lot of people seem to think beef bone broth is better, but as the story goes, I don't know how true this is or how you prove it, but because the chickens are smaller, they boil the whole thing when they make the broth. So you actually get more collagen because there's more knuckles and joints and everything when they make the broth, as opposed to like beef, where it might just be a giant cow femur. So if in my case, a little bit of protein, sure, but really the collagen is what we're doing, what we're after there. Getting the spicy tuna going. And then in the kitchen here, we've got some, in the front is wild sockeye. So I've got wild sockeye, just salt, lemon, pepper, sliced up a bunch of lemons, put that on top. And then in the back is a grass-fed tri-tip. So the tri-tip will last all week. I'll literally eat off that all week. The pokey will be eaten tonight and tomorrow. And the salmon usually lasts about 2 days, but it'll be gone too. It's just, 2 pounds, one giant chunk. So there you have it. Those are going to be our proteins and our carbohydrate. Throw in some avocado. Salmon has a lot of good fat in it. Some ghee, MCT oil. Make sure that I'm keeping the fats high, because high fat is a big part of my diet. And even right now, since I'm lifting a lot of weights, the only carbohydrate that I do is rice. Get all these people, I like keto too, but when I'm lifting weights and I'm trying to put on a little bit of size, you gotta have the carbs, man. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the science says. Yes, fasting will help you put on weight. I do. I fast every day. I won't eat tomorrow until 2. But I'll eat carbs. I'm going to have carbohydrates. I'll be in ketosis in the morning, I know, because, every morning, every night I wake up, I check my ketone level with this keto meter, breathalyzer. And I've been monitoring my blood sugar lately, too. The interesting thing is, if I have rice at night, by noon, I'm back in ketosis, burning fat for energy. And the best thing about my blood sugar meter is it's really trained me at how bad even just cheating with a couple gummy bears is. I used to have, half a bag of gummy bears at night and think that it was okay, but my blood sugar shoots up to like 150, skyrockets from 80 to 150 with half a bag of gummy bears. So learned my lesson on that. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the finished products. Let's take a look at this salmon. Let's see how this looks. Look at that. Nice. Perfect. Spicy tuna, big chunk bluefin, super fresh. Incredible. And last but not least, we still got our tri-tip going in there. That's not done yet. That's 20 minutes, and I'll just turn the heat off and let it cruise its way to home. But just get the heat up and let it cruise on in there. I probably won't even cut into that till tomorrow. Just let it cook for another 20 minutes. Shut her down, let her cruise home right there. I won't even move it. But I'm gonna have some salmon for dinner right now. So this going. See how our rice is looking. Still got a couple more minutes on the rice, but I'm gonna make a little bed of it now for my salmon. Bragg's liquid aminos. Dinner is served. We'll see. I had to turn it down early because we had a little bit of a smoking problem. And now tomorrow have a little bit of a scrub the bottom of the oven problem. Right about here is where it should start to get good. It's a little overcooked for the way I like it, but it's not bad. You can see how my knife just slices through it like butter. Whatever this cheap set is here. I did like 100 hours of research when buying knives. You don't want to get stainless steel. You want to get hardened, high carbon steel. I forget what the scale is, like 156. And this is the exact same knife, imported German steel. Well, they import the steel to China and make the knife. So instead of $300 for 2 or 3 knives, it's like $80 for the whole set. These ones actually cut really nice. They get dull a little easier, but super easy to sharpen. A couple times up and down a sharpening stone, whap, they're sharp again. Whereas, those super hard sushi knives I had, they would chip. If you banged it, it would literally chip the blade. If you did need to sharpen it, you get ready because you're in for some work trying to get those things sharpened. These ones, super great utility knife, cut through anything. If it gets dull, you sharpen it real quick, go right back to work. So.